Hello, boxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Boxing 396. I'm here with Philly legend, the man who beat Arturo Thunder Gotti not once, but twice, Ivan Mighty Robinson. What's up, Mighty?
What's up, champ?
Man, you're a Philly legend, man. Talk to me about boxing and your accomplishment beating Gotti twice.
Well, you know, coming out of the city of Philly, man, you got to be something good. You got to be something great. I never looked at myself as being good or great. I mean, you know me since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I instilled all that in my pop. My pop made me who I am today.
Right.
You know, so you know me since I was a kid. I traveled the city. I was on the Olympic team from 89 to 92. Basically, my whole high school career, my whole high school time. A lot of people know when I was taking trips in school because I would leave. So, you know, I pretty much can say me as far as being a young man, you know, I was great. You know, I had that tenacity of being one of the best. And coming out of Philly, a fight town, man, it was great.
Talk to me about those two fights, man. You're being very humble.
Yeah,
the first time I saw that fight, that was 98, you were on it. Talk to me about that fight and how you were able to just navigate.
Well, what it was, like I said, you know me forever.
Right.
You know, and it's crazy that you know me. And I talk to my pop, and my pop tell me, you know, stories about you and him and you and his dad. You know, his dad. So, you know, the fight with Gaddy, people know that I was a great fighter. People know that I had great defense. People know that I could box well. I think the dudes didn't look at me as that fighter. They thought that Gaddy was just gonna run through me.
Right.
The first fight, it was just, I don't know what it was. It was just like I was kind of fed up with it because I was mad because people wasn't taking me for who I was.
Right.
You know, being disrespectful. Gaddy talking about you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. He gonna knock me out and all. And it just, you know, amped me up to go into that fight like, look, I just didn't care. Right before the fight, the walk to the ring, I told my trainers and them that my whole game plan changed. My whole game plan, the whole time in camp for 2 months, I trained with Mike Melvin and Anthony Thompson. They got me ready for the fight. All I did was just box the whole camp, stay away, because I knew Gaddy was a puncher. But he couldn't deal with my speed. But right before the fight, as anybody seen the fight, I ran out to the ring and was just said, look, I'm going to take this guy out of here. We're going to fight. I'm going to show him what Philly's about. And it was just a no situation fight. It was just like, look, in order for him to win this fight, then he wanted to knock me out. And he tried in the 10th round, but I was just a better man. I had the better skills, had the better boxing skills, and my defense was superb.
And they couldn't believe that you beat them the first time.
Yeah.
It was they came back a second time.
And the second time made it even more easier. I mean, I just think if you gotta fight a guy twice, it should be no problem with you beating him the second time if you beat him the first time. Even though it's gonna be a little more different, but still, you got the skills and you got the know-how, you got the blueprint. Go in there and beat him. And I think the second fight was better than the first fight because I basically beat him like I want to. The first fight I think was crazy because I made it a fight, which I shouldn't have. You even knew. You even told me when you see me, like, why you ain't boxing? You could have just boxed me, but it was something I had to prove.
And Arturo Gotti is in the International Boxing Hall of Fame, but Ivan Robinson, who beat him twice, isn't. But we recognize you in Pennsylvania, and you're in the Pennsylvania Boxing Hall of Fame.
And New Jersey.
And New Jersey.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So, you know, my credit, I guess credit for me is due, you know. You know, gentlemen like you and people across the world know who I am. You know. And that's just something that I've always wanted, you know, in my boxing career and in life. I don't have to be a guy that has millions of dollars. I don't have to be a guy that when I walk down the street I need bodyguard. I'm able to look, I came here today and sit down and I'm talking to you. I came with my fighter. That's good.
And everybody in Philly knows you, man. I mean, everybody knows Ivan Mighty Robinson. It's been great. Talk to me about some of the things you're doing. I know you're training fighters. You got a gym. I see you working out, hitting the bag, all kind of stuff, man. Talk to me about it.
You know, my dad has always been my mentor as well as my dad, and he always keep me grounded. You know, he always said, and I think that God gave me this ability to be a trainer, as well as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a 9 to 5. My job is boxing. This is what I do. This is what I love. So at the end of the day, I'm always training fighters. I'm always trying to help the youth do what it is they can do. Keep these kids off the street.
Right.
Put the guns down. Come in the gym and let's work. You know, as you just interviewed my young fighter Javier Quendo, he's fighting next week in Harrisburg on December the 9th.
Right.
He making his pro debut. This is a kid that I've been watching for 3 years, and it's because my dad trains him. So you know, I had to watch him, and he's a good talent. I mean, he's something to watch. He's something that people is going to really intellect with and going to love him. I got the knowledge, and I also got the credibility to do these things, and I've also been asked to work with the young kid Future. So
Okay, Little Future.
Little Future. He's a talent too. Everybody in the world knows about him. But you know that falls instead of his father. His father does a lot of the work. I'm just there to help him. I'm at Ridiculous Fit is on 4416 Frankfurt Avenue.
Man, I like how you slipped that in there. 4416 Frankfurt Avenue.
Yes,
you guys
sir.
got that?
Ridiculously fit. You know,
Ridiculously fit.
Yep, I'm there training fighters there. You know, come through, you know, get in condition. You don't have to be a fighter. But a lot of people come in just to lose weight and get in condition and know how to protect themselves. That's what it's about nowadays. It ain't about people being champions. I mean, if you want to be champion, I commend you. But it's about getting in shape. You gotta live.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Want to be around a long time. I want to thank you for having me today, having my fighter, you know, and just bringing me in and talking to me. I mean, we go back a long way.
Yes.
A
long time.
Yeah.
I think both of us were in grade school with Jack Johnson. I'm just joking. No, but I just appreciate it, man, that we had a chance to interview your fighter and a chance to speak with you. And I know we're going to come back to do a longer interview where we can go back. We can talk about Oscar De La Hoya, the 1992 Olympics.
Remember that?
Where he should have been there and something happened, but we're going to save that for the next interview.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ivan Mighty Robinson. There you have it, fight fans. Ivan Mighty Robinson.